Welcome to First Person Theory, your home for relaxation and sleep. Today, we're playing a classic from Rockstar Games, GTA 3. This was the first game I ever played on the PlayStation 2, and for a little bit of nostalgia, we're playing it here tonight. So join me for a relaxing playthrough of this classic game. There'll be no shouting or screaming in this game, just chill gameplay. So we've just started the game. It's very early on, and if you're unfamiliar, the game starts with a robbery and you escaping the cops. So that's what we're doing right now, and we're heading towards the purple dot on the minimap. I should say purple square rather. Please don't judge my driving. It's been a long time since I played any of the GTAs. Whoa, there's a cop car. So you have to be careful. This is the definitive edition. I'm playing on the PlayStation 5. And I wonder if I can turn that radio off. Double clef FM. So like I said, I played this on the PlayStation 2 back in the day. And it's a very fond memory. When not on a mission, you can save here. So you've got a safe house, a garage, where we can save the game.
His name's Luigi. Me and him go back, so I could probably get you some work. Come on, let's head over there.
I don't know if this. I don't think it uses the original songs from the original game. I know that Vice City didn't, or at least they excluded a couple of the bangers. But I'd like to turn it off.
This is Luigi's club. Let's go
Just
around
in
the back and
case.
use the service door.
Luigi's Girls. So I remember going over to my friend's house, Bob, we'll call him. And we used to take it in turns playing this game, actually, when it first came out. And to much hilarity, there's special jumps you can do. You've got the star system, so we'd always see like how long we could survive on a 5-star.
Remember, no one messes with my girls. So keep your hands on the wheel.
In GTA 3 we have a silent protagonist,
Now get out of here.
which was an interesting choice. And I remember we still had the loading screens. So we open the map of the city. Oh, the controls are a little bit backwards from what I'm used to. Okay, I believe we're going to the green dot. The green square, rather. I don't think this looks half bad, to be honest. I mean, there's definitely mobile games that look better than this now.
Hi, I'm Misty.
Take Misty to Luigi's Club. Can we go this way? Looks like we're going through Chinatown. Look, there we go. Here's a nice little ramp. Kind of messed that up. And of course the car sets on fire. And the mission failed. This is why you shouldn't take chances. So what do I do now for a vehicle? I guess it's in the title of the game. So we'll go over here and pick up Misty again. You got the hearts there to refuel your life. It's just teaching you how to drive. Which is basically the whole game. Oh, it's so tempting. So we're gonna arrive at Misty's place of work now. And that's an easy 1500. First day on the job. So I guess we're gonna go into Luigi's. And see what's cooking.
Luigi said to give you this, so here, take it.
So what are we taking here?
There's a new high on the street. Goes by the name of Spank. Some wise guy's been introducing this trash to my girls down Portland Harbor. Go and introduce a bat to his face.
Okay, so we have to beat someone up for Luigi. Or someone who works for him. They seem very angry. If you're a big fan of the original, what did you think of this remake? We all saw the memes about the character models and the look of the city. We obviously also know what modders can do. This particular game had a problem with the rain system. So it was like Matrix style rain, where it was super fat. Oops. And you couldn't really even see where you're driving. Not that it makes a difference to me. Look how fast the car's set on fire. That's ridiculous. There's a police officer right there, but we need some vehicle to do the mission. Bye. It's not easy. So you can see why me and my friend back in the day, we had such a great time with this. Take his car and get it resprayed. Okay. There were 2 GTA games before this, hence the name GTA 3, but they were top-down style, and I've always been tempted to jump into them, but it's never really taken me. And I can't imagine it's anywhere near as fun. One of the things that makes this absolutely insane is the physics. It's a little bit over the top ragdoll, so you don't really have that realism of something like Red Dead, but it's kind of what makes it fun. Like, a lot of accidents happen. The car gets flipped and then suddenly just sets on fire, for example. And yeah, it's the kind of thing that just leads to hilarity. Endlessly, memeable, TikTokable. And it's one of those things you wonder how purposefully it was done, or if it just, was an accident. Because some things in gaming seem like master strokes, don't they? Like in Zelda on the Switch, that physics engine enables you to do so much, and the stuff that people do with it is insane. It's crazy. And you wonder if they had that in mind, or they were just, from the start, they were just like, this is the physics engine for what we need it to do. I remember pretending to be a paramedic in this as well, and a taxi driver. It's most fun. But I don't want to start any submissions, so we're going back to Luigi's. Say the job is done.
I had it on a combo. What am I gonna do? Wait. Hey, I gotta talk to you. All right, Mick. I'll talk to you later.
So we've got the
How you doing, kid? The Don's son, Joey.
the Game of the Year awards that's been released.
Go pick her up at Hepburn Heights.
And for my money, you can see at least 4 games that I would vote for. So you've got Clair Obscur, you've got Death Stranding 2, we've got Silk Song, and the fact that I can't remember what the 4th is, I guess it's between those 3. This game back in the day where they don't tell you what the mission is. I guess we're going back to the house. And I believe it's between those 3 games. I remember when they used to get the bonus discs and used to get people talking about the games. They had lots of interviews, lots of hype for a long time. And I remember them talking about the loading. And I remember them talking about, the verticality of the city as well, even though compared to today's standards, it's like nothing. Okay, where are we gonna go? Where are we going next? So there's nothing marked on the map. Get a vehicle, so keep your eyes on the road and off Misty. Drive Misty for me. Okay, it's not that. So where do we go to next? I guess we're stealing a car. Yes, okay. And yeah, because for the time, this was revolutionary. Never seen a game that you could, like sandbox games obviously took off way after this. But before that, this was incredible. And eventually they did away with the loading screens because they would be kind of like preloading the game before you got to the bridges.
You look a regular Luigi now, huh? It's about time you got a driver we can trust.
But that was back in the day. I'd like to keep the radio off if possible. That looks like the Ghostbusters place. I guess Liberty City was modeled after New York. Got the different factions. So back to the game of the year. I would definitely be voting for Death Stranding 2. That has to be my game of the year. And you've got to wonder if GTA 6 had released this year, would that be the game of the year? Would that have stomped on some people's toes? Because next year you got Wolverine, and that's going to be probably a tough competition. But I guess GTA 6 will take whatever year it comes out in.
Joey!
And originally I was planning to play that this year, obviously.
I'll be with you in a minute, Sparkplug. Hey, I'm Joey. Luigi said you were reliable, so come back later. There might be some
But
work
for me, Death Stranding 2, you can see from the channel, I made so many videos on it because I just loved being in that world. It was so relaxing. It was so enjoyable. And it definitely had a lot of meaning,
In a moment, sweetheart.
but kind of less than the first one. I wouldn't rank it as high as the first one in my
The
book.
Ferrelli brothers have owed me money for too long, and they need to be taught some respect.
Look at these guys. When you see the mods on PC compared to this, you can 100% see why people were angry.
Once he's fitted it with a bomb, go park the car where you found it. Then sit back and watch the whole show. But hurry up, he won't be eaten forever.
But of course they were. People are always angry. Okay, we've got 5 minutes. This is a timed mission. But we don't have a vehicle. A lot of the buttons are not intuitive, so you've got square to jump. I have not picked the fastest car. But hopefully this takes me back to some of the other GTA missions, like in San Andreas. You have the one with the airplanes, the remote control airplanes, which was just horrendous. Oh no. It's a first time mission. This is not doing very well. I'm gonna need to take this.
Delivering little bundles of love in a box directly to your door.
There goes that van. And yeah, that was a time mission, and it was just impossible to do. And I think I gave up many times. I had to go back to that many, many times. And it was very frustrating. And it was good to see, I think in the last GTA, or was it in Red Dead Redemption 2, they gave the option to skip certain things, which luckily I never needed to do. But it is always nice when they add those features. whether it's a straight up accessibility or it's just for player satisfaction. There are definitely pros and cons. And I know some people, especially trophy hunters, don't like those kind of options to be present necessarily. But there are definitely ways to design the game to exclude people from getting trophies with those features on. This is becoming a bit of a nightmare. So you can be resprayed even with the cops on your tail. As I mentioned when we started the game, I'm not the best driver. I don't know why that defaults to being on. I guess it's just whatever car you're in. Let's do a UE. Okay, I guess we didn't need to. Got 2.5 minutes on the clock. Oh, a little bit more than that. Why do I have to go back to get it sprayed again? Because it got dinged. Oh dang. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to pay a little bit more attention to make sure we don't ding up the car this time. I wonder how much damage it can actually take. Okay, I'm in concentration mode now. And here's the rain, but they have cleaned it up since it was first released. It's funny how I think they had, is it the remaster and then definitive edition? But it's like, just do a remake. That's what people want. They want it like fully GTA 6ified on all the games. Park the car at Marco's Bistro. You can see from the outset that the game had all of the trappings of the game that we know and love today. Very similar. Many people who I know, their favorite is actually San Andreas, however. Again, it's what you grow up with. And it's like how you... Oh. I'm not going to make it now with 39 seconds. The vehicle's wrecked. Mission failed. Retry from last checkpoint. Okay. Oh, we have to go all the way back from the start. Okay, at least we know what we're doing now a bit more. Let's get this again. Oh, this is quite good. I think there is plenty of time to do this. Not if I go the wrong way from the outset. That's not good. So we want to make sure we don't ding the car at all. The whole mission. They want you to drive nicely. Okay, we've got a star. But that's okay, that will disappear once we get the car all fixed up. It's a bit like San Francisco with all the hills and stuff. But like I said, it has a real like verticality as well as a horizontality.
Wasn't that just great? Next week, we've got our big bi-monthly phone-in when you get the chance to win a meal for two.
You've got the train system, you've got hills. Oh, I could have just gone straight there. You don't have to get it spray painted. I guess it's more like just like easy does it. You don't want to push it too hard, but it's actually really hard to drive normally, let's say. Okay, so we have to drive normally the rest of the way. Let's drive nice and slow. Taking it easy. So the mods for this are phenomenal. If you're playing on PC, I think they've even got a third-person view. A first-person view, sorry. Oh no! You only have to get one little ding. I'm never gonna do this. And it's quite relaxing. But nevertheless, it's also infuriating. Why is it taking so long? Are we disappointed by the delay on GTA 6? Personally, I'm happy to wait because I want it to be ready and perfect. I tend to buy a few games a year and day one pre-order them, which goes against everything I believe in. But those few games that I do that with, then of course I want them to be perfect and complete from day one. I don't want them to be half-assed. Not saying that it will be, half-assed, but I've completed games before they're really ready. Like Cyberpunk's like an example. It was not ready when it was released. And I had a couple of crashes even. That's how bad it was. And, I'd already finished it. So it's like, why would I go back and play it again? Which I did. But that's not the point. So I think we have to go hide, so don't we? And wait for them to get into the car. What happens now? I guess we just wait in the rain. What?
Hey, I'm bored. When you gonna drill me?
In a moment, sweetheart.
What was I supposed to do there then? In the Navy. Okay, we'll try this one last time. Third time's the charm. Now we know where we need to go and what we need to do. Should be easy. And the most important thing is don't wreck the car. But I don't know where I was supposed to go after activating that. See, like, you could play this mission like 50 times. And it's not going to give you a second chance. And you're going to be... Oh no, did I wreck it already? Yes, I did. Oh. This is insanity. So, when was the first time you played GTA 3? Leave a comment. I know a lot of people have played it on other devices, including mobile, like from Netflix, so strangely. What was I going to say? I was going to talk a little bit about the console wars at that time. Because I know some people have played it on Xbox, but growing up in England and Europe around that time, console was pretty much synonymous with PlayStation. And I didn't know anyone with an Xbox ever growing up. But that could have just been our neighborhood. And like people who didn't really know about consoles, I guess, called everything Nintendo, no matter what you had. But then console just meant Nintendo. And when people said they had a Xbox, it was like, what? And, you know, I think it was the 35th anniversary of PlayStation this year. And it's an institution, really. So I remember playing this and Vice City on the PlayStation 2. Vice City was also one of the first games I had for the PS2. And had the Dragon Ball Z games, because that was on CNX, or Toonami, I think it was called. Okay, we've got plenty of time to figure this out now. Let's put this here. We'll arm it. Put the car in the correct position. Get out of the car. Now. Is it not in the right position? Is that why? Okay, guys. I think I'm going to leave it there for now. That was a complete failure. Hopefully you found this video relaxing. If you did, check out some of my other videos. If you liked this video, then leave a comment. We'll come back to it and maybe try to do this again sometime. But yeah, cheers for watching. Bye.